So grandfather first, then the father, and then him.
Yeah.
Big baby.
That's the father, not a baby.
No, he looks like a big baby.
Yeah.
So
That's
that's
him.
him.
Okay. That's the last one. Oh, how did you get to that from the baby?
I don't know.
Was
Well,
it the
this is the
middle one?
father.
Okay. No.
I don't know. How did I?
Okay.
Father.
Ooh, try the middle one. Oh. I think it's changed. Talk to him.
We need to fix his eyes, isn't this one?
Do you think we have to fix the eyes before?
Yeah, probably.
What have we got?
Glasses, but the anvil and the other stuff's in the other guy's ear.
Examine glasses?
Ah!
They look like goggles.
Can we keep the actual glasses?
Oh.
Do we have to fit it in properly?
Yeah, the right lens. Ooh.
It's weird. It's glass in the eye.
That's freaky.
Freaky. Ah, so that's what you look like, Victor. Is that what passes for a hairstyle these days?
I guess so.
Things have changed since my day. But thank you for helping me see this feels much better.
Who are you?
I'm Eldon Morton. I'm the head of the Morton family.
Okay. So it's him.
So he's the first one. At least I used to be.
Find out. You're not part of the family any longer.
Of course I am, but the responsibility as head has since passed on to the younger generations.
I don't know where I am.
You're in the shared unconsciousness of a place whose existence I postulated a long time ago. But I can't say exactly where. I'm not familiar with the terrain, and there aren't many landmarks to go by.
Is this place real?
It's not an actual place. It's more along the lines of Plato's concept of idea space. Have you read Plato?
Nope.
Plato assumed that everything we think and feel originates from a place we all tap into without being aware of it. That's why we can have thoughts or feelings that we've never had or heard of before.
So in a realm where ideas come from?
Yes, among other things. Every person has his own allotted piece of this place. But the pieces overlap and every piece is part of a greater whole, the shared unconscious. Now, tell me, what do you require of me?
I'm trying to find a man called Felix Morton.
Felix? I've never heard of him. He must have been before my time. Or after. I wish there was more I could do for you.
I'm sure I'll manage somehow.
Good luck.
So I reckon he's first.
Okay, so we're there.
Because he doesn't know who Felix is and everybody else does.
Okay.
So you need to go to the granddad.
Right one, right?
Yeah,
And then that one?
And then the baby face?
That one?
Yeah. Yeah. Go to the middle? Oh, back here. Maybe you have to go back to the main bit
I
with
was
the blood.
thinking that.
Yeah. Okay, so and then left.
And then what? With the top one? Back? No, that one.
That one, yeah. Try that one.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Ooh.
You can't threaten me with that anymore. I would know what I've done and I'm prepared to accept the consequences. But not before I shut you down. If I have to cut you out of every dream, I'll do it. Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Let's just pick up
Pick
the
up the
axe
axe, yeah.
and talk to him whilst...
Yeah.
Do anything you can.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
Hello again, Mr. Neff. I guess you're wondering where you are.
Yes, what is this place?
You're standing in the dreamscape, Mr. Neff. A living, breathing amalgamation of billions of sleeping minds, each adding their own distinct piece to the puzzle. All connected, all belonging to the same world.
Are you saying I'm inside a dream?
Yes, you're in my dream, as a matter of fact. I'm sure you would have noticed that by now. Doesn't always look like this, though. It changes slightly each night, but this is where I come when I dream.
How did I get here?
Each sleeping mind is an entryway to a different part of the dreamscape. By using the helmets, you projected your conscious mind into my unconsciousness. That's how you ended up in my dream.
What is the purpose of the large machine in the basement?
The purpose of the machine is to synchronize the brainwaves of two connected minds, thus making it possible to project an awake mind into a sleeping one, as you are doing right now.
Did you build it?
Only parts of it. My family's been trying to chart the dreamscape for the past 4 generations. My great-grandfather first posited the idea that we all visit a collective unconscious in our sleep. He wanted to explore it to see if it had a coherent geography.
Does it?
Yes, but this is ever-changing, ever-evolving. Well, as people die, we lose parts of it. As new people are born, new areas appear. It's roughly disc-shaped. As you're born, you appear in the centre, moving outward as you live, eventually reaching a thin, crumbling edge as your life comes to an end.
How does a machine like that work?
To be honest, I don't fully understand it myself. My great-grandfather built the first prototype. It was very crude, barely providing a keyhole's peek into the sleeping mind. My grandfather perfected the design by synchronizing the brainwaves of two connected minds. My father and I both added parts here and there, mainly improving performance.
So your family's been building this thing for 4 generations?
I was raised from an early age to continue my family's work. My father instructed me how to operate the machine. Occasionally, he brought me along with him into the dreamscape. Can you imagine what that was like for a child? Having people's dreams to play in.
Is that why you turned out to be a pervert, do you think? Who were you talking to before?
I was talking to the machine. It was organic. It has organic parts and has, after decades of refinement, reached some degree of consciousness. I've learned to communicate with it crudely after all these years.
A talking machine?
It's not talking per se. It's more like a whisper in the back of your mind.
What attacked you in the basement?
It was the machine that attacked me. Recently, we've had some differences of opinion about how we should proceed with our research. A situation that culminated once you discovered my camera, Mr. Neff.
What was the argument about?
Lately, our operation has been getting harder and harder to keep under wraps. I wanted to put it on hold while I sorted things out, but the machine wouldn't have it. Stopping the operation would mean temporarily shutting down the machine. But rather than let me do that, it attacked me. Consciousness and self-preservation go hand in hand, unfortunately. I wish I could explain all this at greater length, but I'm badly hurt. I'm afraid I'm dying. Oh.
But dreams can't hurt you, can they?
Dreams can alter your perception of reality. They can change lives for better or worse. And they certainly can kill. People die in their sleep all the time.
What was that tentacle thing that grabbed you right now?
Tentacles are the roots of the machine. I read that as robots. An extension of it, if you will. The machine resides in both worlds. The actual machine resides in our world, but its roots grow here in dreams. The dreamscape is its power source, basically.
I thought dreams were all about wish fulfillment, not an actual place.
You're not alone in thinking that. Freud, for instance, was the originator of that particular idea. But as you can see around you, you're both quite wrong. I'm growing weaker. But before I go, there's something I have to ask of you. If I could do it myself, I would, but I don't have long. I need you to shut the machine down once and for all. Is it just me, or does this look kind of 3D?
Yeah.
Something about it there.
I guess it's just the way it's built. How do I do that?
By cutting off its power supply. The tentacle you saw attacking me was one of its roots. That's how it draws power from the dreamscape.
But I've already chopped it off.
The tentacles have spread to the dreams of the others in the estate. Oh, your wife. You're gonna go on a cruise.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
You must enter their dreams like you entered mine and make sure it can't draw power there anymore.
Why can't I just smash the machine itself?
The machine is more than just the clunky thing in the basement. It would be like cutting off a tick without removing the head.
Yeah.
Once all dreams are purged, the machine will shut down properly.
What happens if I don't do it?
I've been able to maintain it so far by only letting it tap into 1 or 2 dreams at a time. But once I'm gone, I fear it will only be a matter of time before it renders everyone in the estate unconscious in order to keep a constant supply of power.
So everyone will fall asleep?
Not only that, being a machine with only some organic parts, it doesn't understand how our bodies work. Concepts like dehydration or muscle atrophy are foreign to it.
So if I fail, everyone in the estate will eventually die?
Yes.
What about me? Will I fall asleep as well? I think he just cares about himself.
I never had time to visit your dream last night. Creepy.
Yeah.
If I understand things correctly... I just realised that's why he was in his wife's dream.
Yeah, so weird. And it got graphic, apparently.
Was it?
That's what she said. He was really creepy and it was too graphic to talk about over lunch. Yeah.
If I understand things correctly, the machine hasn't established a foothold in your dreams yet. Will you grant me this, my dying wish? I'm gonna cut my losses and run.
Yeah, say that one.
What happens if you say it?
You're a sick man, Mr. Morton. I don't trust anything you say.
But now your wife will most likely also be infected since I visited her dreams last night. If you won't do it for me, at least do it for her.
You're dying anyway. Why do you care?
I don't want this tragedy to be my family's legacy. I'm the last in the line of Mortons. With me, my family perishes. What are you going to tell the world about us once we're gone?
That you were sick freaks. I'm still quite angry with him for filming us sleeping. That you were sick freaks who preyed on the innocent.
We weren't monsters. We never meant to harm anyone. What my family did, we did for the benefit of mankind. You see that, don't you? Sicko.
Your motives might have been honourable, but you crossed a line long ago.
There's always a price to pay for important discoveries.
A price you made. Others paid for... I'm too angry. A price you made others pay by abusing their trust for decades.
It was necessary and it didn't cause too much harm. What happened to the guy who used to live in our apartment, though?
Yeah.
I hope you can see it from my perspective someday.
Travis, isn't it? I wouldn't count on it.
Then there's nothing more to be said between us. This is where I leave you.
Goodbye, Mr. Morton.
Goodbye, Mr. Neff. I feel bad that we didn't tell him we'd do it.
Oh, we're gonna do it though, aren't we? He is a sick pervert. He probably did something to our wife in her sleep. Do we have to go put that helmet on everyone now?
That's what I was thinking.
Oh, I guess they'll all be asleep, won't they? Because they've all
So you just
been
creep into
visited.
their apartments.
Yeah, I
There's
guess
4
so.
apartments, aren't there?
Yeah,
It's loads.
and maybe the
Guys,
removal
there are
guy.
4 more chapters.
Yeah.
The removal guy, I don't think so. So, I'm not on chapter
Oh, he
3
just
yet.
died.
Yeah. I thought we would go to the next chapter. Okay, so we can still do that door.
Oh yeah, forgot about that. Oh, we need the we need to get into. Can we cut the guy's hand off? What do we have on
Do we
us?
still have the axe?
No. Oh,
Oh.
we can get a.
Ah,
I don't like being in this machine room with this creepy machine.
We can watch people sleeping. Yes.
Yes.
Let's examine books.
These are various books on electrical and These are various books on electrical and mechanical engineering.
Mannequin engineering.
It contains the remains of burned papers mostly. It looks like Mr. Morton was trying to destroy evidence before he died. Most of it is completely destroyed, but this little piece seems readable.
Okay, that's same pictures that are on the thing.
Oh, okay.
So maybe it's not to do with the gramophone.
Yeah, it is.
Maybe it is.
But I think the gramophone, that corresponds with the clockwise and anti-clockwise things.
Yeah, but okay.
So
I don't even know where the
go
safe
up there
is.
and, that'll be what the wall thing is. Yeah.
What wall thing?
The wall. The wall hole.
Oh.
That you need the
Yeah, but I
gramophone
don't
to-
know what that is.
What is?
The rectangles with the
I'll
triangles
show
on
you
it.
when we get back up there. It says receiver on this one.
Do you want to go there now? Or?
This seems to be an indicator of some kind. The needle seems to indicate that the machine is empty.
The machine is empty.
The slot seems to be designed to hold a cylindrical object of some kind. There's a powdery residue on the inside of the funnel. Need some powder to put in.
We don't have anything.
Oh,
That's
there's
the same. It's the same,
Alright.
isn't it? But
Oh, it's the keypad, isn't it? Go look at the no. Seems to be a key inside the safe.
for the
You can look at
elevator?
the note whilst you're there.
I keep doing that. You said that before about something, didn't you?
Yeah. So it's.
How's that the keypad?
Oh, I guess that's the position on the keypad. So it'll be like.
But they're only the ones on the top and bottom right
Yeah.
then. So top left, bottom right, but
Bottom left.
I'll memorize the top line. You can
Okay,
memorize
bottom left, top right. Okay. Bottom left,
that one.
yeah. Top left, top right. Wasn't the right code. That's annoying. What could it be? Oh, do you think it's to do with these?
I saw them, but I don't think so.
Can you touch them? No.
Oh, I can.
Have a look at this map. Whoa, is that the dreamscape? Looks like.
This is crazy.
It says the center of dreams. But this map piece is totally blank except for a big question mark. It says Alicia Neff.
So that's his wife.
Yeah. It says Edie Jones. It says Selma Feed. It says Martin Willard.
Why are they next to each other?
If I understood Mr. Morton correctly, this is the map of the dreamscape. What about the note on the question mark? It has been added upon and modified for generations.
I thought I clicked it.
Alright. Yeah, that's essentially.
Okay.
Hmm.
Where's that's no? Where's the bedroom that we were in? That one.
Yeah. Examine some stuff.
That's our hallway, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's the guy sleeping. There's
That's
loads of people.
the
Edie.
bridge game. Yeah.
Where's the wife?
There's someone in a wheelchair down at the bottom, but that's
Where? That one.
looking through a big telescope. Signs in windows suggest that this room is on the top floor. There's a guy in a wheelchair looking through a huge telescope.
He's really put by himself.
Yeah. This hall looks like ours, except it's mirrored and has more furniture. It might belong to somebody on the top floor. The camera overlooks the lobby. Mr. Morton probably monitored the coming and going of the inhabitants. The mover is still on his lunch break, apparently.
That's ours.
Yeah. The camera is monitoring someone's hallway.
Okay, maybe not. Oh, it's not ours. There's no boxes.
Yeah. Judging by the old photos on the walls, it might be Edie's.
That's ours.
That's our bedroom! Mr. Morton sat here and watched us when we slept. I feel uncomfortable looking at this. The camera overlooks somebody's dining room. If I'm not mistaken, this is our next door neighbour's bridge party. The camera's monitoring someone's living room. It might belong to someone on the third floor. It's somebody's bedroom. I don't know whose apartment it belongs to, but it isn't ours.
So that's the only one of ours?
Yeah. This camera monitors someone's living room. It might belong to someone on the third floor. Ah, gas.
Through the vents.
Yeah,
Is that sleeping gas?
Yeah. Pick up remote control.
Ugh,
Oh, you
ugh.
can change the channel. That's horrible.
We don't need to look at that. Ugh, what?
There's a different one.
Oh wait, should we put it in
Oh
order?
no, it wasn't. What do you mean?
1, 2.
Why?
I don't know. Why is it in a funny order? Channel 1, channel 6,
Oh,
channel 2.
there, look, they've got the
Arr!
things. So that's one.
Hold on.
So that'll be okay.
These.
Go back to the the viewing thing.
The what?
Because they correspond to the channel numbers.
Okay, so let me find all the.
And then that's how many times you do the clockwise thing and the anti-clockwise thing. Okay.
We should write this down. We should a little notebook. Let me try and get all of them up.
That is the okay.
Is that Alicia in our hallway? Oh god, that's creepy. It is, I can see the phone and the boxes are on the floor. This means it's got more cameras rigged in our apartment. This is just beyond creepy.
Okay, so that's one.
And there's one. Oh, you can see her moving. Oh! Oh my god!
What the hell? What was that? Alicia?
She just rose up.
Oh, that's what happened. What happened to her?
Yeah, the same thing that happened to.
Yeah.
There's the other one. No, it's not. That's the same as that. I'm missing one.
Three. Okay.
Alicia.
What's the
Is that because I pressed the gas button? I don't know.
No, I don't
No.
think so. Because
Okay.
the bridge people are still alive. That was horrible. Yeah, what's the actual code?
Oops.
So it's 1, 3, 9,
9, 1.
1, 6. One, 3, 9, 9, 1, 6. Yes.
What's the key for? Oh, now we can get out.
Yeah, that's for the lift, I guess. Oops. No, it won't be that one.
Is it definitely locked?
Yeah. It's got
No, I'm
locks
just
on it.
meaning because like we need to do the other thing.
Yeah, we can go up to the first floor and then go back into his office.
Oh, it's the basement.
Yeah. No, Alicia needs my help right now. That's not going to help her.
That's one, right?
Yeah. I think I was just strolling along. Examine her. She seems to have fallen asleep just like Mr. Morton did. I'm unable to wake her. Okay. I'm sorry about this, Alicia. I feel weird about peeping around inside your dream, but I don't see any other way to help you right now. I'll see you on the other side, honey. Horrible screaming. What, does that happen every time you go into a dream?
I don't know why it's always a woman screaming.
Yeah, it was a woman screaming when it was Mr. Morton.
Yeah, Cruz. Look at the lollipop sticks.
Oh yeah, that's cute.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another glorious evening aboard the SS Albatross. We hope you're enjoying your cruise so far. In a moment, we'll start serving the evening meal in the dining hall. On behalf of the crew aboard, we wish you a pleasant journey.
This must be the leisure cruise Alicia talked about during breakfast. It looks like she's having the same dream again. I need to find the machine's route and cut it out of the dream. I better find Alicia as well, she might be able to help me.